You don't care? Okay, Fatty, come on.
Oh, Fatty.
Come on, Fatty. Come on, Fatty.
10 minutes assault bike, a bunch of hip mobility progress. Trying to hammer that out twice a day with the hips and following the Shakira program. Links below if you want to do it. It's $5. But at least I have the supple peppers here to keep the morning going. Let's get to it. Time to go coffee and hot tub. Where did that be?
I need that.
So just got things done. New podcast going up with Dave Tate. Goes up Friday. So if available by the time I edit this video, the link's below. Go check that out. It was really, really good getting to talk to Dave. Dave's someone I haven't seen in a number of years, but it was a really cool conversation, man. Really, really solid. Oh shit, Bonnie. Athlete Bonnie killing it today. Going 330 for 5. Fuck. Makes my deadlift feel real fucking embarrassing. Fucking Christ, smashing those 5. She's an absolute stud. Bonnie's one of the coolest. So, lunch. Pretty simple, man. Big bowl of salad. Goat cheese, because goat cheese is fucking delicious. And finally about 8 ounces of ground meat. Really don't get a lot simpler than that. Top it with a little bit of ranch, maybe an avocado. So today we squat. Since it takes a lot for me to get ready to squat, it's pretty early right now and I'm trying to figure out my day's schedule, so I may end up squatting this morning. Progress, right? That's what we're all chasing. So get some squats in and kind of get things moving. But it's, you know, essentially it's, you're gonna squat to a box again. We're gonna squat high, whatever's not gonna aggravate the knee, and try to be consistent. Through these first warm-up sets, the trick is really trying to hold this tempo and hold positioning and try to force the hips to start opening up. All this has been done after my regular routine of hot tub and mobility and, you know, and being on the bike and following the normal mobility routine, man. You gotta do what's gonna work and do it consistently to make the changes you wanna make. So let's get some squatting. So one thing to remember is I am squatting very, very high. And part of that is due to the knee and trying to be smart and trying to be safe and remember what progress we're trying to make. Now with a proper warm up and mobility, I can definitely hit depth, but there's a cost to it. I'm gonna deal with some pain afterwards and stuff like that. And so since I'm not competing today, there's no reason to have that amount of pain. So we're just gonna keep working to a little bit lower box until, you know, see what type of depth range we can be in. And I'm really just using the box as a depth gauge to turn around instead of trying to inch range of motion. I'm not following Destroyer to the T. What I'm trying to do is train weights 4 days a week. I want to bench, squat, deadlift, and overhead press every week. Those are what I owe. And so, however I get that done, doesn't matter. Sets and reps are going to go up in intensity every week, and then I have to do a lot of auto regulation based on how my knee feels and the rest of things. So today, squats feel good. So we're hitting some fives and staying focused on the right things. We'll see how that continues through training, but so far so good. Still a little weird, like getting back into squatting. Like today, like I really don't have any pain, but my knee is really, really crunchy. And so mentally, I start thinking like, it doesn't hurt now, but I know this is gonna suck later. We should back off. But the last couple of times that I've done that, like it doesn't hurt later. So I gotta start reestablishing that line of how hard can I push, Freudian slip, how hard can I push without having to backtrack? And so the problem is post-injury, like that varies, and there's something you're gonna have to deal with during rehab and recovery of constantly figuring out where that is on a day-to-day basis. Oh, success. So that's 440. Yeah, nice. 440 for 5. Pretty stoked with how that went. Knee seems to be okay. Now, I'm squatting barefoot, and the only reason I'm doing that is working on a little bit of ankle mobility, working on keeping my feet planted and pushing. So driving through the heel and the big toe and tiny toe. Tiny toe? Pinky toe, whatever. Small bean-shaped one that's useless. So I'm just working on that as well as anything else. I do vary things up a lot. Today I went a little bit low bar compared to what I've been doing and felt pretty good. Felt really tight. Back was in pretty good shape for most of those lifts. Yeah, I think pretty solid progress there. But I'm gonna shut it down there and then going for a bike ride with wife and friends, which is really hard to document. As much as I want to show more biking stuff, like GoPro chest mount's kind of lame. I don't like wearing it. I don't mind wearing it in the woods, but on the road bike, I feel like a real doofus. So not a lot of bike action, but I'm riding a lot. I've done 60 miles so far this week, so keeping that rolling. Other than that, things are going pretty fucking the right direction. They're trending the right way. Body weight still sitting somewhere in the mid 240s right now, and I do want to get down. But that's just come from, you know, little variances and having some bloat. Like as a big guy weighing 240-ish, like I'll have 5 or 6 pound weight fluctuations overnight. All right, let's get some work done. Back in the garage for like 5, maybe 10 minutes, hitting up a few more squats. Really light 50-pound dumbbell or center mass bell from Sornex. 50 pounds per hand, just doing some sets. The idea of this squatting more or deadlifting more or whatever you want to do with various methods, we're greasing the groove. We're getting our hips to move better. We're getting things to dissociate. We're getting to build better movement patterns. The other thing is I'm trying to trick more work throughout the day onto the body, so that things feel better and are able to perform a higher volume of work. That was a hell of a day. So squats this morning, 2 rounds of those kettlebell squats during the day, and also knocked out a 10-mile bike ride. My knees, they're achy. They got like that, they just feel hot, like tendonitis, and that's part of something I'm just gonna deal with. So I'll probably wrap things up by getting in the pool, and that'll sort them out. Bike ride was really good. Got a chance to go ride with Ashley and one of our friends, Devin. It was a quick little 10 miles around the lakes here by campus. Essentially looked like this. Yeah, that's me on a bike. I look like a goddamn monkey humping a football. All in all, pretty fucking good day. But like any good plan, in the day the way we start. Sitting in the cold, enjoying things, which low back, hips, everything. Trying to be really diligent and maintain the standards that I'm holding for mobility for diet and training right now. Big 3 principles are I'm going to bench, squat, deadlift, and overhead press something moderately heavy once a week. Cardio, we're going to be on the bike a couple times a week. Every day we're doing the hip mobility program, Shakira following that, and I'm doing my hot tub and cold tub work every single day. And that makes a big, big fucking difference. Supplementation wise right now, I am taking CBD oil from Cured Nutrition. There's a link below for anyone interested in checking that out. It is 50 state legal. You can order it anywhere. I don't know as far as your job personally, those are things that I would recommend you check out on your own. As far as drug testing, job, military, those type of things. And then that's really the big one. That's really the stuff I'm taking right now, and that's made a huge difference. So check that out. There's a discount code below, and that'll give you a go. But other than that, things are good. We're making progress again. I was really happy with the way squats felt today. That's the first time they moved that way. We're getting a lot of crunch in the knee, but it's not painful. So there's no reason to back off because of that. Like the pain that I've got and kind of achiness I've got in my hips and knee right now, they're like good achy pain, if that makes any sense. It should for anybody out there training. All right, and that's the day. Spread hate, always party. Just kidding. We're gonna do dinner, ground meat. We're gonna make some burgers, put some cheese on them, and eat them like animals without buns. TACTICALORIES, man. Seasoning for days, kiddo. So TACTICALORIES makes a ton of different seasoning. I've been using them for the last probably year for seasonings. Really, really cool company. Check those guys out. I think you can use code UMSO, free shipping. So there's a link for that below. Look at all the things you can save on. You got CBD oil and you got seasoning for your meats. That's how you treat your life. We're gonna make this into one giant hamburger. Yeah?
Smart.
Just like a meat football.
Gross.
No? So.
In-N-Out seasons the patties after.
Yeah. There you go. There's your night. So that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna make some burgers and eat them. You don't need to see how that looks. It's burgers. We're gonna snack on some cheese. Call it a good evening.
I get fries going.
I don't get any fries. I get this cool salad. Why are you rubbing that butt against it, girl?
The booty's in the way.
Nice. All right, spread hate, always party.